praise to the author of landscapes, designer of sunsets. My figure was handmade, a value not determined by the various brand names that I happen to have on. It's truth that you can't change. I was shaped in the womb by him, an archetype that he was carving out. Before the hospital bed laid the back of my mama down, and nurses gathered around in preparation for birth. Before she captured a glimpse of my face in that ultrasound, before she took a pregnancy test, before her first prenatal visit to check the heartbeat on my chest, before the night I was conceived, Elohim, the creator and maker of all things, produced and planted a seed which he cultivated and molded all for his purposes. As innovation, display of marvelous workmanship. Before baby shower guests left to purchase gifts to give for me later on, all the furnishings, high chairs, a bassinet with the new clothing, baby bottles, a car seat with a coat for me to stay warm, along with the car seat. Each event was overseen by the same God that can part seas, yeah. Before either parent held me for the first time, before music or my first rhyme, bro, I was predestined. A 6-pound, 7-ounce life that he breathed breath in that grand hospital. Natural birth, no C-section. December 28th, 1990, this world made room for my mother's received blessing. A healthy newborn, and she would later teach lessons about the Savior I now worship with deep reverence. Nobody greater, I found purpose. I see the evidence in both the Old and New Testament. I don't question it, nah. Before the days of reduced lunches and free breakfast and skipping class to listen to rap songs, who knew that later on that this would lead to my first session? Second guessing my mind, it told me to wait for it, yeah. Juanita called in the schedule and set the date for it, cause she could see before I did that I was made for it. So she gave the push that I needed to set the stage for it. Before I knew who I was destined to become, before depression that led me to question who I was, before my insecurities developed, which would lead to my damaged self-esteem, you called me to be your son, yeah. Before I cared about opinions or their validation, before my grandfather told me I would change the nation and rise above every problem I'll be sure to facing. This lifetime I come against the many lies of Satan. One being is not a reason for your life, you precious in his sight, each moment was documented. These trials take a toll, yeah I know, but you gotta fight. No weapon formed against me could cancel or stop the mission, nah. Before I knew I lacked faith and was afraid to fail, before they pinned your arms back for you to take the nails, before I knew that I was lost, Lord, you made a trail to lead me back to your heart, yeah, your love prevailed. This for that young girl who don't believe her life is special, that suburban teen that's writing a suicide letter. I pray you see what God sees and you gon' find treasure. His love is real, I promise you'll never find better. For you form my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it well.